I'm here with my homeboy Johnny Ramirez, and he's a local MMA fighter. He will be fighting at the Tapper Scrap November 1st. So, Johnny, how long have you trained in MMA?
First, man, I want to say just thanks for having me.
No problem.
It's a pleasure to be here. We've known
Pleasure
each
having
other
I know you for
we've
since
known
you
each
were
other
a little boy.
time. Yeah,
When
so
you had the little ugly mullet.
man, come
You were a
on.
baby, I used to hold you. Yeah, me and Trino used to go over there. Your mom lived over there,
Yep.
like where Fox Run is, and we used to go over there, and I used to
Fox
hang. I used to hang out with you as a little boy,
Yep.
and then I see you fighting. It's like seeing a little kid, and then I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So now I'm watching you fighting. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah,
So,
but no, I've been training. I'm going on about 3 years, I believe, somewhere around there, three and a
that's
half.
really not a long time.
It's not. But I've always like had that like athletic background.
Yeah.
You know, from
Linebacker?
football,
You play
football,
linebacker, right?
baseball, all that good stuff. And it just, I feel like that kind of transition for it to be a little bit easier being athletic about it. And then honestly, like I fought on the streets a lot too.
Yeah, we all do.
Like,
Hey,
I
remember
did,
that day?
so-
Hey, I went to the bar, right? Somebody had popped my girl's tires, and at that time, so then my homeboy is like, "Hey, I don't know if y'all know, but that's my homeboy Chris. You stood behind me." I said, "Oh, y'all in trouble.
Y'all in trouble.
Y'all
We
in
gotta have
trouble.
each other's back,
You
man.
always, hey, bro, I appreciate you always having my back, and I always got yours. Trino's always had my
Oh,
back.
yeah.
I love me some Trino Barrera.
Yes, sir.
So how long have you've trained in it for 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what got you into the sport?
Honestly, my cousin Christopher Gonzalez.
Christopher Gonzalez.
Mm-hmm.
OG Christopher?
No, his son.
His son?
So, Trino's
Okay.
stepson, Sherry's.
I love his dad.
Yeah. So he kept telling me like, cause he started at first, he's like, come over, come do it, or whatever. And I just at first was like real hesitant. It's something I always wanted to do too, like all the time. And I guess it was like kind of scared to put that other foot in there. Like, let me just try it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, once I tried it, I fell in love.
Love it. Chris,
Yeah.
his daddy used to fight hard too.
Yeah.
he passed away. That's my boy. I love him, man. That's my
Chris,
brother.
yeah, I love
Hey,
him
but
too.
Chris was crazy. His
Yeah.
daddy, hard. Got a big old heart.
Yeah.
So you're fighting at the Tapper Scrap November 1st. Who is your opponent?
Joseph Sanchez.
Joseph Sanchez. So have you watched him fight yet?
I did. I was actually at the Tapper Scrap 9, which
Yeah.
was not too long ago, and I watched him. And I mean, he looks good, man. He looks technical.
What's his
You know,
strengths?
Good stand-up. He's a
Very
good
good
striker.
stand-up.
Good striker. I've seen that.
He looked vicious.
Yeah. I mean, he's
I saw a picture of
technical,
him.
and I love that. Because
Uh,
like it's cool seeing like a crazy fight, like a bar fight. Where like my first fight. If you ever seen my first fight, man, it looked like you just step out of the
All
bar,
rooms
see some
go out the
guy
windows, just
die.
fuck it,
Yeah. And he's more technical. He's strategic, and I love that because that's something myself that I've been working on like a whole lot more. So.
Okay, so what do you think his weaknesses are?
Oh man. I don't
Something,
know, maybe-
something
I'd
that you
probably-
can key on as a fighter, like
Something that I would want to key on with him. Like I want to play that game. I love to strike, man. Like I like to throw him. I like to throw these things, and but if I find myself in trouble or whatever, that's why I like to be a well-rounded fighter. I can go from the ground, I can go from stand-up, I can do whatever I need to do to win a fight. So I don't want to just have one strong thing. I mean, of course I got things I need to work on, of course, all the time. But I don't know, man. I mean, I could get him on the ground, I get him stand up. I mean, the only way we're gonna find out is November 1st.
in fact, November 1st. So, okay, how do you plan to use your strengths to defeat him? So, when you say, hey, I'm Johnny Ramirez, this is what I'm good at.
Yeah.
When you go into this, how do you feel like you're going to utilize your strengths to beat him? So, I know because everything goes out the, like, say if I plan to throw a jab or
Yeah.
it's out the window.
Yeah.
You can plan all you want, but
Exactly.
as soon as
It's
they do
crazy.
something that you
Yeah.
don't want, the plan's out the window.
Well, you go into there like you always go in there having like a game plan with your coaches, your team, and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then when something kind of goes off, like the next thing you know, you're doing a whole different
Or he's doing a
strategic
whole
game, or
different-
he's doing different. It's you can only compare. You have to prepare for war. And that's it. And that's something I do. I prepare.
You know, in powerlifting, I always say sometimes the best game plan is not to have a game plan.
Yeah.
Because you have to go in the moment of the heat of the battle, you have to do whatever alters, whatever they do. You have to have something to answer that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
My squat might not be good. My bench press might not be good. So I have to have a way to develop in the storm.
Yep.
So it's like when you're in the storm, what do you do to be creative?
Yep.
So I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yep.
So you're coming off some tough losses. So, and I respect that about you because Like I never saw your drive go away, your face, your spirit. I never saw it go away. Some people can't lose. Some people they have this thing where once they get beat up or lose a fight. I've been beat up. I know how it feels to be beat up. I know how it feels to be like down, depressed. You got handled. I know what it feels like to lose a fight. How do you overcome that in spirit and say, you know what, this is my dream, and I don't care. I'm still coming. How do you do that?
Well, I'd say the number one thing that really helps me is Heavenly Father upstairs. You know?
Heavenly Father.
God, I'm His soldier, man. You know, I'm His soldier, and I pray that I want, if whatever somebody's going through something or whatever, like I want that, put it on me because I know I can handle that. Yeah. You know, a lot of people can't handle that. Like you said, a lot of people can't handle losses. I mean, don't get me wrong, it sucked to lose. You know, it hurt, but like it's almost something that I kind of like not necessarily had to go through, but when you lose and when you go through stuff like that, like, and if you like have a winning mentality and you always want to do better, when you lose, man, to me, like that hurt, and it made me drive harder, want to be better, have a harder camp, and like look out and see what exactly I did wrong, you know. So that's pretty much what it is, and I mean, Heavenly Father, my family, my coaches, everybody, man, everybody, like the support of Victoria, Texas, is just amazing, and I think every single person in Victoria and out of whatever.
See, but I always say a person that only fights when he knows he's gonna win is a bully.
Yeah, I believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe that.
If you only willing to fight when you know you're gonna win, you're a bully. You're not a fighter. Yeah. Whenever you know that there's a chance that this man might defeat me, but I'm still willing to lose. I'm willing to lose.
Like that's how I want the baddest of the baddest, man. I want to test myself, you know. I don't want easy fights. I don't want handouts. Like here's this. Like I want to fight some damn good people. Cause I'm good. So I want to fight some good people too, you know, and test my strengths and see where I stand, you know.
And you know one of my favorite quotes from fighting is right is when Conor McGregor was talking that shit to Nate Diaz, right? So Nate tells him, bro, you ain't got no choice. he said, I'm here to kill or be killed.
Yeah.
And that was, I said, oh my God, bro. He's basically saying, I don't care if I win. I'm not here to win. I'm not here to win. I'm here to fight. So he says, you have no choice. I'm here to kill or be killed. I said, bro, that's the most potent shit I ever heard in my life, bro.
Yes, sir.
That
that's
spirit,
what it is, man. Going in there too, it's a whole different ball game, man. Like I said, even like when you're planning something to do what you gotta do to win that fight, but then you have the lights, the media, the people screaming, the like all that. Like it's something that you won't ever like see unless you're like in the actual octagon itself.
How do you feel how they lock that cage though?
Ooh,
Tell me. I be scared. I ain't gonna lie, man.
No, at first.
That'd be a fucked up feeling. But once I hear that click, I'll be like, oh shit. My
first fight, I was like, shit. Like I heard that lock and I was like, wow, it's in. It's like this is for real. This is really about to happen.
Bitch.
But now, you know, I sit there and I don't know. I mean, if people watch, you know, when I'm fighting, I get down almost like, you know, little Spider-Man kind of.
You trying to be John Jones?
And chill.
Boy, stop trying to be John Jones.
I've been calling him out for a while. He don't want it.
You crazy, man.
But no, I get down in the cage and all I hear. That's all I'm like focusing. I'm getting the setting in, you know, and I wait for that click. Like I can hear. It's crazy because it could be loud, but it's like just zoned in tunnel vision. And once I hear that like that click, like that's what gets it.
It's
time to get it on.
It's like, what they call that in anger man is fight or flight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do when you hear that click?
Yeah.
Okay, so who is your coach?
My coach is Johnny Aguilar, aka Tiny. There's nothing tiny about that.
And he ain't show up today.
Yeah.
He'll fight, do all that, but he won't show up to no interview. Boy, you out of line.
He's calling you out, Tony.
He out of line. Boy, we supposed to have you on there today.
His back hurts. All right,
his back hurts. He been hit with jabs and all type of shit. Yep. But he can't get hit with no interview. He can't get hit with no interview.
Better get him. Tony Aguilar, Johnny Aguilar. That's my dog, man. He's like a. He's like a father figure.
I heard good things about him.
Oh yeah, he's a father figure. He's a big believer in, you know, Jesus Christ, and like he teaches us that about him, that on the daily as well. He is a good mentor, a good man, like
good man.
Ultimately, a whole good overall.
But he got that fighter in him.
And he just man, like dude, he's so big. He's about the same size as you.
Bro, he really not that big.
Yeah, and it's like. A dude
I
like
seen
that,
him,
if
he-
those kicks like that can kick you in your
I'll
mouth.
pepper spray him.
Man.
Bro, I'll pepper spray the shit out there, boy. Get away from me.
Better watch your eyes, Tiny. Better watch your eyes. Yeah. Nah,
Hey.
yeah, he's an awesome.
Okay, so
guy.
what is, as a coach, what does he bring that you like? What confidence? Okay, I had a homeboy named Big Dave, right? And every time I would lift, he would like tell me these things in my head that would make me not fear things. So as a coach, whenever it's time and you start doubting yourself and you have all these clouds of thoughts, what does he do to make you willing to face this storm at any cost?
Everything. I say everything. Like, I mean, we talk when we're on the mat. You know, when we're training, when we're off the mat, and that right there, like that means a lot to me. You know, it's not. I'm just not like a student, regular student that just goes in there and just trains just to train or whatever. Like, I'm ready to fight, and at the end of the day, he's there, like I said, on the mat, off the mat, and making sure I'm good, making sure I'm okay. So he brings like
You
mental,
willing to sell your soul for him?
like you said what?
You willing to sell your soul for him?
Yeah, he's just
You really-
he's good. And he's helped me out like mentally, obviously, physically. And
But mentally is more important than
Yeah, and
physically.
he's real with it. Like
Mhm.
he's real with it. He's gonna tell you exactly how it is. Like he's gonna do that. You know, and that's what I want. I don't want someone just pampering me down. Hey, like this. He knows when I mess up and when I'm doing good, when I'm doing bad, in the gym or out of the gym. He's there. He's there for me. And I think that right there, the relationship that we have, that alone itself right there is what he brings. He brings himself, and I love it.
I had a linebacker coach named Coach Ashworth, right? And he was my powerlifting coach also. But the way I loved him as a human being just made me not care about pain.
Yeah.
Like, I want to make him so proud when I get on this field or get on this
Yeah.
this thing that I'm willing to do anything just to make him smile. And I'll bring up a powerlifter named Sean Frankel, who was coached by Rick Hussey. When Rick Hussey passed away, Sean Frankel retires. And Sean Frankel is one of the most legit powerlifters of all time. But once Rick died, his spirit kind of died with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we fight for the people who love our dream with us. So when those people aren't there to push us, because I know now that Big Dave's gone and my brother's gone, I have to dig within myself, and it's not the same dig because I don't have that coach and that mentor.
Yep.
Because that means so much to anybody's career and anything. Look at Mike Tyson, Customato, or anybody. You understand?
Yep.
So I understand that completely. So, what is your future goal in fighting? What are you trying to obtain in the sport and life period?
Man, the sport, I want to continue like testing myself. You know, like trying to be better, fight good opponents, like I said earlier, and just and be overall like a good person. Like in life, like I want to be the best fighter I can be. I want to be the best mentor, the best son, the best husband one day. You know, I want to do that and be that. And fighting, that really helps me, like, you know, be mentally and physically strong like that, like I said earlier. And it helps me gather everything from like just regular life and then to fighting too, you know.
Okay, so you're fighting for my homeboy. I love Peter. Peter Ramirez. That's my bro. I love Peter so much. I've grown up with Peter.
Weeder.
That's my boy, bro. I love
Yeah.
him, Gyro, all of them. I grew up with him.
Yeah.
That's my dog, for real. He called me. He said, "Come, I'm coming."
Yes, sir.
So, how did you meet Peter, and how did y'all develop a relationship? Because I know you fight in his organization now.
Yeah. So he's known my uncle Trino.
I love Trino. That's my brother.
From a while.
That's one of my best friends in my life.
From the car business, like salesmen, they've been selling.
I know watch
cars
Trino
and
beat a
stuff
few
like
people
that.
up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's in the blood.
I done seen him make a few people leak everywhere.
Yeah, it's in the blood. It's in the blood. But no, I've met him like that through my uncle too. And then once he started this, like, you know, he came seeking out like local fighters, and that's one thing that that is good and like great about him. He gets these local fighters, you know, like myself, and really wants to expose them. I mean, not just local, but overall.
And he runs a good show.
And a good show, yeah.
And his heart's in it. Peter, his heart's in anything.
Oh yeah. So when he gives his 100, gives his 100. You know.
He got his 100.
And so I can respect
And
him on that.
He's
Yeah.
a fighter too.
Yeah. And that's what I like about him too. Is like you see.
Peter,
you can see
I
promoters.
say, listen, bro, if y'all fuck with Peter, y'all can't fight y'all out of line. He finna beat your ass.
You can see like promoters that like that's all they want to do is promote, and like they have no fighting background like whatsoever. You know.
Yeah.
So that alone, I know that because he knows how it is to be in there, to be in the cage, and so I respect him as well on that. And we actually, when he was fighting, he came to us and we helped him out with his fight camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to beat his ass a little bit.
Oh, you gotta beat his ass a little bit. Oh, I see a fight coming.
Yeah.
Dana White versus Tito.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's your favorite MMA fighter?
Man, the diamond. Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier.
From Lafayette,
man.
Louisiana. Why do you like Dustin?
Man, because he's obviously he's a phenomenal fighter. But he's such a phenomenal guy, like outside the octagon. He's no, he's not.
He really is.
No,
bro.
Crazy
He is.
that.
Bro, he is from.
He
bro,
is the most humble.
No, he's not.
MMA fighter I've ever met or ever.
Okay, so why you tell old boy when he said this ain't boxing, and Dustin said you about to sleep like it's boxing?
Yeah, I mean, if
But
somebody
I'm saying, he got that perfect swag to him.
And so do I.
And belief. No, but I'm saying you can't just say that, man.
Maybe I'd say a little bit more confident than anything, but
It's confident, yeah.
it's confidence and but like I said, from man, all the charities and stuff that he does outside the octagon and cares for the world, cares for people, cares a lot in his training camp, and he wants literally my mentality is just like his too. It's crazy because I was listening to a podcast actually with him and Theo Vaughn. They're pretty good friends, and he's just saying look, man, when I'm not in camp or if I'm just not training at the gym or whatever, it's not bad things, but a lot of negative stuff kind of starts happening. It's that's how I know I'm in the right place. When I'm training like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm training like that, and I'm man, I'm at the right place. That's kind of the same thing we share into that. Because overall, I want to be good in octagon and outside. I want to serve the community. I want to be better and a soldier of God.
See, but one thing about you, I get is you never flex. You have the ability to fight, but you never come off as an arrogant person. You always down to earth, and I like that about you.
Yes, sir.
But Dustin Diamond, both my parents were born in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Hey,
I'm born in Lake Charles.
I hope he's watching, man. Come support.
Dustin, I like Dustin. Where is he from? Oh, yeah, I'm rocking with him, period. Yeah, I'm going with him. So.
Yeah, I love him, dude. That'd be awesome to meet him one day. That's for sure.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. So, your mom and dad were separated as your kid. I remember your dad. Mm-hmm. So he had the little long hair in the back of his hair, big old trucks. He always got a big old truck.
Yeah.
So, what taught you to be a man? Because your mom, I know they were separated. I know they had their whatever. But what taught you to be a man? I know your mom has always loved you and been there. I've seen her hold you as a little baby. I've seen her be there for you. Trina was always there for you. But what taught you to be a man, even though there wasn't a man consistently in your life at that time?
Man, I couldn't even really say that. He was always there.
I'm saying, I'm saying in the household.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So
he was always a good dude. I seen him over there all the time anyway.
Honestly, it's they did, even though they weren't together. As in married or together anymore in the same household. They did everything they could for me. Everything. They set aside.
Everybody loved you, bro.
Yeah, they set aside their feelings.
You were little Johnny.
They set aside everything. Their feelings, their whatever they had going on. They forgot about it and they focused on me, and had love for me still continuously throughout my whole life. Man, they're honestly, I couldn't ask for better parents in my life. My dad, hard freaking worker, man. I'm talking about so hard, he wouldn't even show up to my football game.
Bro, I know he worked hard. I remember, bro, me and your dad are cool. I mean, your mom are cool.
Yeah,
cool with
and my mom, man, she's an angel of God. That, I swear that woman literally has some wings. She's the type of just, she'll take her own shirt off for you, and let you succeed before she does. And she's a big help in everything, man. So, honestly, I didn't really ever have to try to find how to be the man. And it kind of almost came to it was kind of naturally, I don't know exactly what it was, but I mean, I was always naturally all right, if something happens to me, I gotta step up, no matter what. I gotta step up. Mm-hmm. So them two definitely they did what they had to do with me, and they helped me be a better person, literally to this day. And I have an amazing relationship with both of them. So
yeah,
and they have a good relationship with each other too. If anything ever happened, they talk, whatever they need to do,
Okay, so what gym do you train at?
So I train at Monsters Den.
Monsters Den. There's a Monsters Den there for real?
Represent. Oh, yeah.
There's Monsters.
What you think I am?
A monster?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna fuck with you. I
But nah, man, I train at Monsters Den, Victoria, Texas. I don't know the exact address, but it's on Houston Highway, right across from the new Walmart, Discount Tire, and it's on that side. So that it says real big martial arts in red, and it has Monsters Den on it. But yeah, that's where I train at, man. That's where we train monsters, bro.
Yeah,
that's where all the hard
Who
work
all
goes
goes there? What? Okay, so give me your daily training
So
regimen.
I mean,
So
well,
you get there. Okay, you wake up in the morning. Say
Yeah.
you going for a fight.
Yeah.
So you wake up in the morning. What is your daily schedule like to just get everything together and prepare for a fight?
So I've worked in the oil field, and right now I'm working in a refinery at Formosa, and I work 10 to 12 hours a day. You
Yeah.
know, I wake up at 4 in the morning, get ready, and go to work. So that's my routine, fight camp or not. You know, and so I go to work. As soon as I get off, I'm ready to hit the gym. I go to the gym, even if it's working out at Rocks. You know, shout out Rocks Gym.
Shout out to Rocks.
And,
Rocks is real.
yeah,
I love
I
Rocks.
either work out there or I go to the gym. And then, quite frankly, right now, I haven't been training so much because I've been working a lot, you know, like trying to be financially there and doing good on that part.
Mhm.
But like I said, when I go to the gym after work, man, it's like, 12 hours out of your day, and then you go another 2 hours after that. That's 14 hours of your day already.
All your carbs are spent.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the
So
energy spent.
yeah.
Okay, so when the door opens and you walk in there and you've had a long day of work,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you say, hey, you know what? I got to face this man in a few weeks, few months, whatever time it is.
Yeah.
How do you pull from your spirit to say, you know what? I got to continue and keep going?
Man, it's like I don't even have to pull a spirit. When I walk in that door, it's like everything goes away. Problems, troubles, good day or bad day. Like if I'm having a bad day, like at least I had the gym. At least I had good day. Ooh, I'm gonna have a better day because I'm going to the gym. And that's what that place does for me. The coaches, my teammates, and it's really not even like friends. Like they're family to me. And literally like my cousin Christopher, the one that got me started, he's family. And everyone else in there, like I consider that. Like I said, Tiny. His wife Stacy, amazing. She's badass too. Don't fuck with her, man.
No, yeah.
She's a brown.
And Chris's
purple or
mama's name
brown,
is
but I'm not
Sherry.
sure. Yes.
Sherry, she works for Dr. Brown.
That's correct, Dr. Brown.
She's
yeah.
cool. She's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Good
And
people.
okay, so actually, my junior year of high school, I moved in with Trino and Sherry.
Mhm.
So and them, man, he's always been another father
That's crazy.
figure too.
That's your uncle's wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's always been a huge father figure to me too. Shout out to Trino. He's really been there.
But
for
him
me
and
from
Chris's
big-
relationship, it's like, okay, so him and Chris's relationship are amazing because that's like Sherry's other
yeah.
ex,
Mhm.
but baby father, but Trino
Correct,
raised
correct.
Chris.
Correct.
So, but if
Yeah.
you try to mess with Chris in front of Trino, you're going to have a
Oh
fight with
yeah,
him.
yeah, and I love that.
Like,
That's what
they're so man, like, you
I'm
know
man
what I
enough
mean?
to do stuff like that, and they
They-
do it for the kids.
They do it for
and
the
a lot
kids.
of people can't.
They have such a great relationship. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
man, a lot of parents
Their
can't do
pride-
that.
their
man.
pride is
yeah,
gone.
Yeah, they can't do that, and
But
that's why I
Trino,
love
I
him
grew up with, man, Trino, my dog, bro. Bro, dog.
He's crazy, man. I
He's
love
crazy.
him. I love him to death, though. Like I say, he's helped me a lot, and Sherry too, man. Like I say, they like I'm their own kid.
Yeah, Doc too.
Like
Doc-
they
Dr.
they'll
Brown's
die
really
for me.
good.
I'll die for them. Like we're all real tight. But man, I gotta stay away from there for a little bit when I'm on camp, cause Sherry can cook, man. Sherry can
Sherry
cook.
can cook? I
Man,
didn't know
she
that.
can cook. And every time I go over there, usually on a Sunday.
You gonna be a super
Yeah.
heavyweight fucking
So
Sherry.
and speaking about that, I gotta lose 40 pounds. Like I'm about 192, 193 right now, and I'll be fighting at 155. So I gotta get
By
yeah.
November?
Yeah. Oh, 3 months. That ain't nothing, man. I got it.
And now you got it, but
Yeah.
you seen what happened to Ryan Garcia whenever the weight is, the people that don't think cutting weight is a big deal, cutting weight is a big deal.
Very
Yeah.
big deal.
It's a very big deal.
It's tough, man.
So, okay, when you're in the hotel room and you're cutting weight,
Mhm.
and the pain sets in, because I remember I'm powerlifting, so I know what it is when you start pissing blood, you start like getting down, you don't have nothing left in you. I done created my whole hotel room into a sauna.
Yeah.
Filled the bathtub up with water, put a
Yeah.
blanket over me. I'm trying to sweat out. I got a scale, and I'm trying to get everything out of me. But the feeling of like, what the fuck am I doing right now?
Oh yeah.
How do you overcome that? Like the feeling of exhaustion before
Yeah.
the fight, because people don't know that you take your body to a miserable place, but then you have to perform at a high level. How do you do that?
Well, and let me shout out Nikki Redding at the Hive Wellness Spa. Just me and her relationship too, man, amazing. She's the reason why my weight cuts aren't so bad. I mean, they still suck, but
Weight cuts aren't so bad, bro. You 190, you
no,
finna
I
be
know,
155. That's terrible.
But the way we do it, how professional she is, I mean, we have the cryotherapy over there.
Mhm.
We have the sauna there, the infrared sauna,
Mhm.
local cryotherapy. There's different vendors, masseuses, like all kind of good stuff, honey. And they do a lot for the community as well. But she helps me out, man. Like, I walk in there, and my banner's in there. Like,
I see
like
you better at rocks too.
yeah,
you
but
better.
it's crazy,
You going
man.
like this, look.
Yeah, nah, I'm like that, fool.
Oh, you kind of
And,
like, I see.
and
You
she,
got the little edge up shit.
yeah,
Yeah, I see that.
but nah, she helps me out a lot in that aspect. I don't have to struggle. I feel like how a lot of other fighters do, man. Because I'll see them, they cut 10, 12 pounds the night before, and they're dying, man, and dying. I feel like I have an advantage, and she helps me out with that. Like I said, she helps me with my diet. Um, Everything.
What's her name?
Nikki Redding.
Nikki Redding.
Yeah, Nikki Redding. Yes.
Shout out Nikki Redding.
Shout out Nikki Redding. Yeah, she's awesome, man. Golly woman. She's amazing. Her whole family is amazing. Like Nando, her husband, awesome guy. Like they've helped tremendously. Like, and then it's crazy because they helped me and then now they help my teammates. And crazy story. So my first fight, right? I was getting a haircut at Texas Made Fades. And my buddy Cody, my barber, shout out Cody. He's the one that cuts my hair. I was like, man, where do you get that meal at? It was like a good looking meal, and it was like you could just warm it up. Cause I was down the street over there at Paravita, and
Paravita.
yeah, Paravita. That's where Nikki worked at. She worked there before.
I might know.
And so I walked in there and I was like, hey, I'm a local fighter. Like, I'm trying to look for sponsors, stuff like that. Will y'all be willing to do that? Man, she didn't. Like, yes, like right away. And like me and Nikki from there, and now her having her own spot, like, it's amazing, man. Like how the way me and her have both grown. Like I've seen her grow and she's seen
That's
me
amazing.
grow. So.
So look, if me and you would have a fight, how bad would you beat me up?
I think there's only one way to find out.
Oh, hey, bro, my jab is trash, though.
Man,
Hey,
I just don't.
Hey, but
I can't let you grab me.
listen.
I can't let you
Hey,
grab
look,
me.
if me and you were to fight, I feel it was only fair that if you win the first round, I get to like bring a whole can of pepper spray.
Yeah.
Because that would make it even. Because you train all this jujitsu shit.
Honestly, that might be like a good training tactic.
Yeah.
Like
so
just like be pepper sprayed and try to like.
And yeah, I think if I pepper spray you, you got a chance. I really do.
I don't know. We'll try it.
We'll try it.
This camp, we'll try it.
This camp, yeah. You might be on some ninja shit and still never get
I just gotta feel the.
feel the vibe, I'm gone, bro.
I'm gonna bring one too, though.
So okay, so your goal in life, like, what do you plan to do, like, in the future, like, business wise and everything, family wise? What is your goal as a man past fighting?
Man, like I said, I'm a soldier of God, and what that means is, like I said, I want everyone's problems or whatever. Like I can handle that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want to be a great husband, the good son. Like I said, all that. Ultimately, like I want to be financially stable, which that's what I'm working on doing. Continuously in life. Like I just always want to be better. And like if I wake up the next day and I feel like I wasn't better the day before, like it eats me, man. It eats me alive.
Mm-hmm.
And so I gotta go get money, and money ain't everything. Money comes and goes,
But you have to have that drive.
But I like that drive from having to go work for something, and then so I want to be there, like the best uncle, the best brother. Shout out to my sister Alicia Hernandez, man. Rest in peace.
But you're a
Eric.
good person, period.
Yeah.
People don't know you, man. Your heart is real, man.
Yeah. My brother-in-law actually he passed away not too long
What's
ago.
his name?
Eric Signs.
Bro,
So,
okay,
shout
so
out to
I don't
him.
know him, right?
Yeah.
But all my homeboys know him. So I
Yeah.
seen so many posts of Eric Signs.
So that's my
It was
sister
crazy,
Alicia. That's
right?
her husband.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So.
Like every one of my homeboys, I'm like, man,
Yeah.
who is this guy? I think I've seen him before,
Yeah.
but I seen everybody love him. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah. He's a very lovable person. Man, he's cool. He's so cute. Man, he's awesome. But
How did he
what
pass
what
away?
I've seen, I don't want to talk about all that. But he just
Okay,
kind of
okay.
I mean, but he
Life.
the way life happens. But the way that I've seen my sister, like deal with it and like deal with a lot of things. She's another person that actually is like she's my hero. Like she always thinks like I'm her
How
hero.
old is your sister?
She's 33, I believe. something like
Older,
that.
younger.
Older. I'm 27, so
I never met her.
yeah.
I don't think.
Mhm.
She was never at the house. When we used
She
to
was
go
there. Well, because
a
we
little
have
bit,
two.
but
We have different dads.
But I never, no,
same
yeah.
house.
So I never saw her
Yeah.
over there. So I never knew that.
But she, yeah, man, she's my hero for sure. Like the way her strength, life has thrown so many curveballs to her, and she just gets up every day and gets up and keeps going, and what I've recognized,
Not every
how I
fighter
want to
throws
be,
punches.
yeah, exactly, and I want to
Not
be
every fighter
better
throws punches.
for her. Like I said, I want to be better ultimately, like overall, like a great husband one day, a great father one day, those things mean a lot to me. That's exactly what I am gonna do. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's exactly what.
And I asked Trino, like, I remember we were like Cactus King or something. I said, man, how's Johnny doing? Then he was telling me you were playing linebacker and you were really good at it. Where'd you play high school football?
I played at East, man. I went to West.
East, you knew Irvin? Irvin era?
They were older. They were older. So I
Irvin?
graduated in 16, but they were they were like 3-4 years maybe.
Irvin was bad.
Yeah, he was
no,
good,
Irvin was
yeah.
good.
That's how it was, man. I was little, smaller than I am now. At linebacker, I was big dudes and stuff that I had to like. But I
Trina was
I
telling
threw
me you
my
were really
I
good.
just threw my body, bro. Like I
You
just
played
love
weak
hit.
side?
Like yeah. Like
Weak
I
side?
played actually both weak and strong, so I played both. Like I could go wherever, outside linebacker.
I played middle.
Then
But
they-
weak
then
and
they-
strong to me are harder.
See, but then they try to move me to corner, and I'm too slow.
slow.
I'm too slow for that.
I already know
I'm
you're
too slow.
bro.
I'm
You're
too
too
slow.
slow.
I used to be fast. I don't know
Used
what
to be
happened.
back. What happened?
I don't know, man. I don't know what
Your
happened.
shoes got heavy.
My shoes got every
Your
time I
shoes
put
got
shoes on, they
heavy,
seem
bro.
heavy. That's
Bro,
exactly
bro.
what it is.
7-pound shoes. Why they give me these 7-pound shoes, bro?
Yep.
So, I mean, that's pretty amazing, bro. So, how do you want to end this? Like, what shout-outs do you have? What people do you want to, give credit to and everything?
Yeah. Well, I mean, first off, like I said, I want to give credit to God Himself for everything that He's done for me. I want to continue living through His way. Shout out to my mom, my dad, my family, my friends. My gym. I mean, Monsters Den. They saved me, man. Like they save me every day. When I go up or if I don't show up, I know I got.
When you say they saved you, what do you mean? Give
like,
me some. Give me.
like
give me
they
some.
just, I've life happens to all of us. We win, we lose, we go through depression, we
Give
go
us
through.
some. Give us some little.
we
Give,
go
give us
through-
some losses. Give us the depression. So what?
Man,
Okay, going through. I've been through depression.
Yeah.
So I've been through depression in prison. I've been through where you want to kill yourself. You want to go through all this. What depressions have you gone through as a person, and how do you dig from that? Because sometimes when I'm lifting, like I think about the most fucked up shit in the world.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
those depressions, those just want to
Yeah.
be successful, and those just every dark moment in your life just
Yeah.
comes through your head.
Yeah.
And how do you use those to continue your drive?
Well,
and what
like
are
I
those?
used to be scared of like those dark moments, happening in my life. But I've been through so much now that I'm prepared for them already. I'm prepared for them no matter what,
Mhm.
nowadays. Break up, first girlfriend kind of thing, break up that, you love someone or whatever and it don't work out, it is what it is. That was my first, time ever, like, actually feeling, like,
I'm gonna
depression,
do that right now.
And so, that
I'm
was, like,
gonna do
my
that right
first,
now.
my first time, and, like, but it's, like, I learned from those things, like, ever since then, I guess that was, like, 3 years ago, and I'm still single, a lot of people ask that, too. Why are you single? Well, because I don't just jump into anything, I continue to, like, want to better myself and see what I did wrong and just try to be there, and so that, and then just life too, man, like getting laid off of work before, and it's just like, you stop working, you become lazy a little bit, and it's weird because the way it comes, like, it doesn't just come, like, it comes quick, depression and stuff like that comes quick. And what's helped me out with that a lot, I mean, man, my friends, dude, friends and family, like,
Boy,
they're
yeah.
just, man,
Friends,
I'm
I
so
understand about
blessed.
friends,
I'm
so
so blessed by that, because, like, I know some people don't have that. You know what I mean? I know some people don't have that.
But your heart is always gonna keep people close to you.
100%, yeah.
'Cause
And
you're really a genuine dude.
and after that, like, I realized, and then I still see myself helping people out as well. If they're in that depression or whatever, without even having to talk. Like, since I've been through it, I know. A lot of people go through
But
it. A
see,
lot of
and
people
then
don't want
some
to talk
people
about
see
it.
you like, oh, he got this good life. He's a fighter. He's
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and I do get that persona sometimes.
That persona, but
Like,
shit,
some
you
people-
crazy because them dark moments hit everybody.
because people do sometimes, or think I'm like an asshole or something like that. Like, cool, man. I'm just chill. I'm just here.
I
I'm just
never
here
been
living
an
like
asshole.
everyone else. That's
Confidence, you gotta have some confidence in anything you do.
it.
If you step in the ring and don't think you're gonna win, you don't belong in the ring.
Oh yeah, nah. And,
Fact.
and the fact of that, like, we were talking earlier about, like, losses. Like, people lose all the time. Like, I mean, I've lost in the octagon and I've lost outside the octagon as well. Literally, like, lost family, lost in life, lost a job, like, stuff like that. It happens. Like, it's part of this thing we call
Hit him
life.
with some questions. Hit him with some questions. That's that alcohol. Hit him with some
So-
questions, alright?
So, reading the comments of everyone talking,
Oh man, what
you
is
know,
it?
they're talking here in the comments, okay? He said, "I will roll him." LOL. So what is your response to Trino
Man,
on live?
bro, you're too old. Like, you can't do that. Your back will be broke. Your knee will be broke. He's just talking. You know, that's my uncle. That's my uncle Trino, bro. He said, "I'll roll." He always thinks he's a better fighter than me, man. One day we got to get on the mat. We have to. I got to get him there, but he's too lazy to go over there. Trino said, "I'll roll you."
Hey,
In the comments, talking to me.
Trino.
He said, "I'll roll you." I said, "Man, you're too old, bro."
Trino gonna fight hard.
He was a good fighter.
I swear to God, I seen him. Okay, so we had. Hey, look, the first time I met Trino, he had beef with this dude named Chris Clonch. He's from Portland. So we get into it. We go to his house. I'm throwing trash cans at this man, right? Trino beat his little friend up so bad that he's bleeding all over the car. They had to pull guns on us. So his daddy pulls guns on us, and Trino's crazy. We like having to go trying to find Trino. He's walking on. So I seen Trino getting a whole bunch of shit.
Oh yeah, man.
Trino said, "Let him know, Pap."
Yeah, no, we didn't have some. I done seen Trino in some wars,
Man,
bro.
he ain't
Let's
nobody,
put a date
bro.
on it right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was
Trino
when he
versus
was
you.
in his prime, bro. Like, what was that? Like 40 years
so
ago.
you saying you could beat
40
Trino
years
up?
ago?
Are you saying you can beat Trino
Oh,
up?
for a fact. He
For
knows.
a
He
fact?
knows it. He knows it.
You gonna spank him?
Nah, he knows it. He knows it. I'll play with him, bro. Like, easy. Just like taking candy from a baby.
It's like taking candy from a baby.
Give me that.
Give me that.
Yeah, give me that.
Hey, but he used to whoop your ass though.
Yeah, honestly, man.
Back in the
Yeah,
day,
dude.
he
Him
was-
and all my uncles, man. Like, they weren't easy on me. And I think that's how I am now to this day as well. You know, like.
But you weren't
Like,
bad.
nah,
you really weren't bad.
Like, I mean, they just showed me like shit wasn't sweet. You know, like
Shit
life
wasn't
is
sweet.
like
yeah.
life is what it is, and it's unfair. And what are you gonna do about it?
I ain't gonna lie. If
You
Trino
know?
get drunk, I think he can get you.
And no.
I think if he drinks 3 Budweisers,
Oh,
I think he gonna mop
yeah,
you.
3 Budweiser, he's asleep.
No, 3
Yeah, oh,
Budweisers,
oh,
he
dude.
gonna have such a confidence
No,
in himself.
no, he will fall asleep.
His spirit will
He
develop
will
after 3
fall-
Budweisers.
He will
bro.
fall asleep. I've seen it.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah. The other day I seen him drink like 2 beers.
Oh yeah.
Went to sleep. Yeah. So no chance.
I think alcohol
no
makes
chance.
you better at fighting.
No chance.
Jiu-jitsu makes you better. Budweiser makes him better.
Nah, man, it's the heart.
It's the heart.
It's the heart.
But Budweiser gives him heart. I swear to God, dude.
Man, did he used to drink Budweiser?
He drink everything.
Oh.
Trina for the drink.
He don't drink no more, man. Really, he doesn't. He drinks here and there a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
He'll drink Coors Light, but I ain't never seen him drink no damn Budweiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
man. What other questions you got?
Man, so like, okay, so now leading into this fight, how has your training been going? Like, you're going to the gym and everything, you're focusing on everything. So, what after your loss of last time? What did you say that I really have to work on this aspect of my game?
Man, so my last fight, you know, about 15 seconds in, I dropped him. You know, I threw a nasty calf kick, and then I threw my straight. You know, the straight's dangerous. If you get hit by it, it ain't gonna feel good, you know. And so when I hit him, he dropped right away. Like, he fell back, you know.
So did
And-
you get overconfident at
And
that
so,
moment?
Yeah. So when that happened, like, I mean, it's one of them things you can say like you're not gonna do or whatever, but like when it happens in that octagon, like you drop them like that, it's like,
I got
oh
it.
my
I got
god,
this
like,
up.
it's like like it feels like you're like, oh my god, let's go, let me finish this. But when I hit him, and I seen him drop, kind of seen his eyes roll back or whatever, but he came to like just like that. And shout out to him, bro. Like, he took
Shout out
it,
to
he
him.
ate it, like he ate it.
I
you
seen
know?
Rashad. Remember
And-
that Rampage and Rashad fight where
Yeah.
Rampage was beating Rashad's ass?
Bad. bro.
And I mean, they should have
Bad.
called it,
Yep.
and then they let Rashad
Yep.
come back.
Yep.
And when they did, Rashad ended up winning. And I watched some tap and scrap fights, right? And you watch a whole person dominate somebody,
Yep.
and then just something fucked up
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. And that's I mean,
And that's
I
fighting.
wasn't necessarily like dominating him. I mean, but I dropped him, you know. And what I did was once I dropped him, I rushed. Like, I literally ran, and I seen him kind of getting up, so I threw a uppercut and missed. And he took advantage of that. He double legged me. He couldn't take me down after that. He tried over and over
What
to
was
take
his
me down.
name? What's his name?
Christian Sanchez.
Christian Sanchez.
Yeah. Man, very, very respectful dude. You know, I mean, when you go to war with someone like that, just in war in general, like, you respect. Like, if I lose or I win, I'm always gonna shake my opponent's hand unless I'm very disrespected. Then that's different. But Anyway, so we're against the cage, couldn't take me down, and he threw a brutal knee, just
Ooh, I mean,
perfect timing, like perfect place.
Bro, I got hit with knee in college. I won't fight no more.
Yeah, and it just like it's something that you
It's-
can like.
your
I
air
can handle
goes
the
away.
pain, but it's like my body literally
I
just
feel like you
shut
can
down.
breathe.
Yeah,
Like
it
I
was-
fought a wide receiver with higher pain, right?
Yeah.
And me and him get into it with some weed. So I'm like, man, you stole my weed. Like, man, I didn't steal the weed. I'm like, yeah, you did. So I call him out, right? So then I can't hit him. He's too fast. But he wraps his arms around my neck and hits me with knee.
With the knee.
Fight over, bro.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't
Yeah.
breathe.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm like.
Yeah, definitely didn't feel.
You feel like
good,
you're
man.
about to
But
die.
like me, so like those are things that happen in the octagon. You know, it's like I dropped them, and so now like if I drop someone like that again and they're not totally knocked out, like
You're gonna be more.
I know I'm more cautious. I'm
Cautious.
More, like there, I could have sprawled out. I could have set my hand on his head, see what he did, go into it, or step out, let him stand up again because he's not all the way like back up into his mind, you know. So I could get him again. But that's something that like you only learn from being in there.
Do you
That's
call
it.
that luck sometimes?
What's
Like,
that?
like sometimes it's luck. Like if you just happen to do the right thing or happen
Yeah.
not to do the right thing. Sometimes fighting is luck and skill, but it's like you've been. I'm saying when I say luck, it's like one false movement.
Yeah.
So if you'd have made the right movement in that point, would it have been luck or skill? What do you think?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I really.
Or instinct.
Like I think it's more of an instinct. If
Instinct,
anything,
yeah.
there's bad instincts and like there's good instincts. You know, I don't really believe in luck too much. You know, I think more of like when if something good happens to me, I'm not like, oh, I'm lucky or anything like that. I'm blessed. Like that's what I tell myself. Like, man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed for this. But yeah, like there's bad things gonna happen in the fight and there's good things. And because you know I've won and I've lost and I've learned something every single fight about myself, about the opponent, about everything. So that alone right there just shows me like
Yeah,
you know,
but in the first time you face something, it's like what I'm saying. In the first time you face something, if you react right, sometimes you're just lucky to react that way or something. Then you learn from it as you look at it. Okay, this is the proper way to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like as you say, you know, I should have done this or that.
Yeah.
Or,
So
you know what I mean?
so that right
It's
there,
instinct,
it's just
though, I guess.
instinct. Yeah,
It's
it's just
instinct.
like that's exactly what it was. It's like I said, you just like I dropped them and I was like you
Overwhelmed
got
with-
like that
yeah.
fighter instinct. You want to go and finish it, and then he's just back up like that. And I mean, like I said, shout out to him for that. Like it wasn't it was a hard shot, you know, and he came to real quick and he
What's
he
the
ate
hardest?
it, bro. So.
What's the hardest you ever been hit?
Hardest ever been hit?
Do you remember it, or you got knocked
Man,
out?
so I had
Have you ever been knocked
so,
out?
Yes, but
Yes, but what? No, but.
there is a but because
But no buts.
like when we're here, like if I'm standing up, I've never been knocked out. But there's one time though I did get knocked out when I wasn't looking.
Were you in training or?
No, this was before MMA. Before MMA, I was out at a bar, shooters, you know,
Oh,
just
you got
doing.
blind
Oh man, blind, nasty.
Wow.
So it was bad. It was very bad.
So what do you remember?
But well, I just.
Your
I
friends
mean,
like,
you're
"Hey,
drinking.
Johnny, wake up,
Yeah,
bro.
wake up, bro.
Wake up, bro.
Blood all over and everything.
Yeah, get
but-
some beer.
Yeah. Just drink a beer, man. Nah, it was funny. I remember I got up and I was like mad about it. What the hell just happened or whatever? And they were like, man, you need to see. The ambulance was already there. Like, you need to see the ambulance. Like, you need to go in there. I was like, man, I don't need to go see the ambulance. Like,
Did you
really,
feel anything?
Really, no, I was really like, let me just get a beer. And they're like, no, like you need to see your face. And so I went in there and I let it, and I was like, let me see my phone so I can see my face. Like, oh,
Who
I
hit
was
you?
like, oh, I have no idea, man.
You
To
have
this
no
day,
idea?
yeah, nah, I don't know, but you know, I got great, like shout out to Victoria, nurses, doctors, VPD, sheriffs, all of that. Like, man, they do a very good job of getting the situation and seeing what the deal is and helping out, you know. So I was blessed with Victoria community helping me out in that way, you know. So
You were at Shooters?
yeah, I was at Shooters one night.
I've gotten to watch
It was
Shooters.
just dumb.
Shooters is like an MMA.
It's just
fucking
dumb, man.
fight.
And it's just like now that
Straight up.
and that was probably 4 or 5 years ago now. But it's just there's nothing that really good comes from like bars anymore, man. Like it's
No.
just same people.
Okay, so what's your worst injury in a fight? Like, so say
Worst
you're
injury?
altercation. You're one-on-one with somebody. What is your worst injury?
Honestly, I couldn't say one. I'd say in camp.
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 What?
Like
Sprained
I
something?
messed up my knee really good on that title fight, that 155 with Cole Knapp. for the title over there for Tapper Scrap as well. Man, my knee was jacked, man. I kept, but again, shout out to Nikki. She was helping me out with the cryotherapy and all that good stuff. But yeah, that was probably the worst like pain I felt through like a fight or trying to, and it sucked because I would see like my teammates sparring or like getting all that work in that they can do because they're 100% and I'm not. And it's just, man, like,
Hey, but people don't realize like when a person has a fight, he has to fight if he has a cold. He has to fight if he's sick. He has to fight if he's hurt. So he can't cancel the fight.
You gotta
so
push
not
through
all
that.
of us fight at our best.
Some people do though.
What?
Some people will pull out because
No,
they got
I
no
understand.
call.
I've done
But
fight with
that-
him
yeah.
with pneumonia before and beat
Yeah.
a very good opponent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's sometimes our mind will tell us we're weak, but our body is strong.
Yeah. But now you
know what I
gotta
mean?
you
just have
gotta
to
push
overcome it.
and you gotta push through that, and especially if it's like you've been working so long for that, and then, like I said, like even my last fight, in the hotel when I was cutting all that weight and it sucked a little, and over there I was 164.5. I had to be at 165. I went up on weight, and when I got into the scale there for Fury, so I fight for Fury as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I fight for Tapper Scrap and then Fury.
No, I see you fight for Fury. Yeah, no, I understand. Shout out to
And
Fury.
so yeah, shout out to Fury. And so I went over there, and I was waiting at like 162, 162.4 or something like that. Then my opponent didn't even make the weight, not 165.
And
He
you
went
said I'm still
over.
finna beat your
And
ass.
he went over like 168, 169 or something like that.
Yeah.
And they
What'd
asked
you
me,
say?
and they
What'd
they
you
asked
say?
me. They said, "Well,
What was the
what do you
response?
want to do? What do you want to do
I'm
about
gonna
it?"
beat your
And I
ass.
said, "I'm gonna we're still gonna fight.
Squabble.
Like
What
we're
you
about to
mean?
fucking fight. Like I
Yeah.
got family, I got friends, I got merchandise, I got all that stuff included of what's happening right now,
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm blessed that I have all that, like
Mhm.
everybody supporting me and everybody doing good for me. They want to see me strive, and I love that. And so I go over there, and this shit happens, not making weight. But I was like, I'm still gonna
Don't
fight
matter.
you, bro,
Yeah,
because
don't matter.
I know on the streets, I don't care how much you weigh, I don't care what you look like. We're gonna get it.
Yeah.
If you want to get it, we're gonna get it. That's it.
We're gonna get it.
So that's it. It's just sanctioned fight. That's the only difference now, man.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you think about? Okay. So what do you think about Jake Paul, and the boxing aspect of what he's bringing to the sport? Don't be hating on Jake. Either. Don't hate on Jake, bro.
He's already giving you that look, Chris.
I'm saying what
You
already-
love him, right?
I like him,
Man,
bro.
no, I bet you love him. I bet.
Hey, bro, I love him. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, you love him, huh? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, whatever way you go, that's
No,
that's
what I'm
fine.
saying. What do you give me your? I'm asking your opinion. Don't
Nah,
give me-
honestly, he was a big joke at first,
Seriously, not to be loud.
but the work that he actually does put in the work now and train his ass off. So I can, as a fighter's standpoint, like I see that work. I know what it takes, all that hard work and that grind, and he's done that all his fight camps. So I can give all my respect for him on that. But at first when he started, man, I was just annoyed, honestly.
Bro, I'm
For
not.
one
Fuck,
word.
I'm not fucking with no Anderson Silva. Boxing, kick mats.
Man, all those
He
things are
beat
money
Anderson.
fights, though, man. Like they're just making
Anderson
money.
Silva
They just
striking.
they just making
I don't
money.
have a chance.
They just making money though. That's all it is. That's
But
all
I
it
mean,
comes
that's
down
what
to now.
that's
just
really
making
what
money.
it's about.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I like him. The only reason I
Like-
like him is he continues to win.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't. Now Tyson, what do you think is gonna win with him and Tyson?
so that's what I was just about to say was like Mike Tyson was. That's something I wanted to see, but like, I was like, man, like I don't want his legacy to go on something like that. You know what I mean? Like to for him to go and fight this
Stop,
new upcoming
stop.
guy and then him lose,
See, but you're.
that would be insane. That
No,
would
but
suck.
check this out. This is what I feel about that. Is that we already know who Tyson is in his prime. Maybe Muhammad Ali. There's a few people that.
If
can
they
fuck
were
with
in their
Tyson.
prime, that'd be crazy.
No, but I'm saying everybody's just gonna. If Mike Tyson loses, it's an old Mike Tyson losing. It does not take away from his legacy.
yeah,
really,
but some
it's an
people
old man
will,
still
though.
stepping
yeah,
down.
100%. Yeah.
Man, Mike Tyson won the championship at 20 years old, youngest heavyweight champion of all time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All he would do was sleep with women, do cocaine, and barely train and knock people out. I read his book, and all he's doing is partying. Like it got to a point where Tyson wasn't even training no more. He was just beating people up.
Just beat people up.
That's it. So if Customato doesn't die
Mm-hmm.
in Tyson's career, Tyson is a different fighter.
Yeah, 100%.
So, I mean, and that's all I can say about that. Customato meant so much to Tyson's career and everything, but Tyson is great. But I don't feel like if he loses to Jake Paul that it's a big deal because it's an older. But I don't think Tyson's going to
Nah.
Bro, he finna knock this
But I
man
just can't.
out.
Well, no, I thought he's not fighting no more. It's already.
Yeah, no, they
Well,
have
he was-
another date.
Really?
Yeah, it's another date.
I didn't know that.
He
Because
fought
when
Mike
he fought
Perry.
Mike Perry, yeah.
Hey,
that
but
was-
Mike Perry, bro, I knew when I see Mike Perry throw 3 punches, oh, Jay finna beat his ass. Bro, he did like
Yeah,
this
he
and
didn't-
uncoordinated shit he
he
had
didn't
going
look- he
on.
didn't look
I
too
said,
good.
oh, you can't fuck with Jay,
He didn't
bro.
look too good.
You out of line. And then they're like, oh, well, he's a bare knuckle fighter. Jake ain't gonna be able to knock him out. You tripping. Jake knocked his ass out.
It's different, man, because, like, you got those big gloves. You know, it's like in boxing. You got big-ass gloves that help you block a lot. And then you go from, like, bare knuckle. Like, bro, there's so many things that, like if you're still like this,
Have you ever
it
fought
can
bare
sneak
knuckle?
in. That's
Besides street fighting.
No. Yeah.
But
Just
in
for street,
fighting,
yes. All
it's
the
a
time.
different
All
fight.
the time. Yeah. All the time.
Yeah.
For sure. But not no more. Not no more. You know why? Because I
Bro, how
found
you
MMA.
go from you really like how you go from that little boy that I know just to so vicious?
I'm not big. I'm a sweetheart, man.
No, you're really not.
I am.
though.
I swear, I'm a lover.
He plays
I'm a
with
lover.
his opponents.
Yeah, I'm a lover and I'm a fighter.
Bro,
I'm
I've
a
been
fight,
going-
hey, I'm a fight for what I love.
You fight with him?
Yeah.
No, but I remember he was a little boy, just seeing a little boy and
You
growing
couldn't
up.
tell I was
To,
vicious already then.
I
or
can
what?
tell you, bitch, you look the same, bro. You still look about 12.
Man, hey, I appreciate it.
But
Hey,
you know,
I'm
I'm
an age good. I'm an age good.
You age good.
Yeah. I'm an age good. Hopefully, it keeps
He
going.
is
this route.
single. Don't forget that.
Yes, yes.
He is
I am
single.
single, ladies.
You gonna have 7,000 Instagram
Yeah.
hits.
Man.
Don't do that. His Instagram about to blow
All
up.
dudes, don't worry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
All
whoa.
dudes. Somebody Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny.
Johnny. ooh.
Here's
Yeah.
Johnny.
What do you say,
Johnny
Freddie Richmond?
Showtime. Yeah, man. Shoot, talking about that, man. I'm ready to settle down though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready to settle down. Give me.
You gonna have about 6,000 girls on your shit tonight talking about hey, she ready to sit down with you.
A little something.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. And Johnny Ramirez, your fight is what date? Give him your date.
November 1st. I believe that's a Friday.
It's a Friday. It's Friday or
I think
Saturday?
it's a Friday, I think.
Where's it gonna be?
Community Center.
Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria. I believe it's waiting for the approval for it to be there, but it's most likely
Peter,
gonna be there.
you
Yeah.
know Peter gonna put it down.
He gonna make it work. He's done it all
He's
the time.
making it
So
work.
doors open at 5:30, I believe. First fight's 6:30, 7 o'clock. I will be up on the card. You know, I won't be like the early prelims or anything like that. I'll be up there. There's some title fights. There'll be like 2 or 3 title fights, so that'd be cool. And then
who
you
you
know,
want to
I-
see fight? Like out of everybody fighting, do you have anybody that you want to watch?
like you talking about like amateur wise, like where
No, I'm saying like hey man, I
Oh,
really
or
wanna
the-
watch
on-
this
on
guy
that
fight.
card?
Yeah.
my cousin, man,
Who?
Christopher.
Chris.
We're on.
Hey bro, he be gaining some weight.
No, dude, he's
He be
no
chugging,
the
but
work.
he's skinny.
No, but the work, man, dude, the work that he's been putting in with Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy Husquerdo. He's actually gonna be.
Bro, I
helping
know
me.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I know
Stop
you know
playing
Jimmy.
with me,
I know.
bro.
Yo, he's gonna.
He pounded through the Port Lavaca.
Yeah.
Jimmy is a good power. He was strong as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's a good coach.
yeah,
Everything.
yeah. And so he's been working with him like every morning, and then he'll go
On
to
some
the gym.
straight shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And he's had losses too. I mean, like losses in the
He lost
octagon
the day.
and
He lost
outside.
that day
Yeah.
to what's his name?
Inside and outside, you know, he lost his pops, bro. And so like I'm ready
Bro, I
for.
love his dad.
Oh,
bro, I
yeah.
cried like a bitch.
And I love Christopher, bro. Like he's
Bro, you know,
know,
his daddy
cousin.
died, and the funeral was on the same day as my grandpa, bro.
oh
I
man.
went to my grandpa's funeral. I hated I couldn't make
Yeah.
it. You know, he's buried right here.
Yeah,
His daddy's buried right there.
Yeah, I went to the funeral and everything, and but I'm ready to see him fight because I know we both know now, like we know what losses are, you know, like outside and inside the octagon, and it don't feel right, and we know that. We understand those feelings, like we're not okay with it. So
Fuck no.
no, so I'm ready to see him fucking go in there and do his thing, man, and it's cool.
Bro,
like
but he's
it's
small.
cool.
He's so much smaller than his opponents.
Nah, I mean, they fight at 125. They're always like the same 125.
Bro, I
That's
seen him
crazy.
fight, and I looked at that dude, and I looked at him. I'm like, this man is skinny.
Yeah, but he's doing, like I said, he's getting a lot of his strength up. and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
no,
that
he's got
now.
heart. But even his
And
mom said
shit, that's
needs
what
to
he
get
got though. His heart. I mean, his heart is.
Period. Yeah.
Can't take that from nobody.
Can't take that from
He
nobody.
has that. That's a hundred. I mean, this guy lives and breathes MMA all day. All he does is he goes in the morning to train. He goes, I mean, in the evening, and he's a great coach, man. Like he's actually coached me a lot too. Like on like you know being strategic and strike. He's an amazing striker.
Yeah,
man.
hard on his
Amazing
dad.
striker, bro. Amazing striker.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, man. Like I said, we've had those losses, but it's It's time for us both to get some wins, man.
But you know what I'm most proud of you about is the way you lose.
Yeah.
Because we can always talk about the way a man wins. That's easy.
Yeah.
But the way
Yeah.
you lose is with a ferocious aspect of I'm coming anyway. I'm not here to win. I'm here to fight.
Yeah, I'm here to fight.
I'm
yeah.
here to fight.
Yeah, I'm here to fight.
And I respect
and
it
I
about
like,
you.
and I like, and I feel like a lot of people can back this up on me. Like when I fight, man, like it's gonna be a fight. Ain't nothing gonna be easy about it. You're gonna feel me.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel me. You're gonna hurt.
Mhm.
You're gonna hurt. There's no
Somehow.
ends for
You gonna
buts.
get hit
But
with
when you
something.
show up, just be prepared.
Bro,
to
you
hurt.
intimidating me right now.
Just prepared to be hurt.
I'm intimidated. Don't intimidate me like that, bro. On my own podcast.
But I, you
Get
know,
away, yo.
but,
Can you please scoot your chair over, bro?
But after, I'm still gonna shake your hand. I'm gonna tell you I love you. But you know,
You hit me in the face. I don't want none of that, bro. You just
But
beat
yeah,
me
man,
up.
I prepare to go in there, and it's like, man, only fighters understand this. Like I'm saying, it's like you go in there and like you just prepare for like being in front of all those people, the music, the lights, and then you still gotta fight. Like
You still gotta fight.
you worry about all that. But what I've done, like now my experience and my preparedness, now I see like daily how I'm growing on the MMA aspect. Because at first you're like, oh my god, nervous. Don't get me wrong, I'm still nervous every fight, but I take it so. And I listen to like, you know how some people think you listen to like heavy metal, like, you know, just trying to get all like crazy. Man, I'm over there listening to just like cool jams, like getting in the flow and like feeling good and loose and getting ready to go in there and like and go to war. But like I said, once I hear that little lock, it's ready. I'm ready. I'm ready before I even go in there. But when I hear that, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to throw 'em.
Yeah.
Ready to throw 'em.
So November 1st, my boy John
Yeah.
Ramirez, he'll be fighting Community Center.
Yes, sir.
So y'all come out and watch him and support him. Love this guy's my
Yeah.
bro.
Appreciate
My
it,
bro, his
appreciate it.
uncle, whole family. I love
Yeah.
everybody. Everything about him, I love him,
Yeah.
man. I know him since he was a little boy. He could barely stand. So.
And
Right.
also one more thing I did want to bring up. As a fighter, you know, we need you know, gloves. We have to do medicals and stuff like that. So I am seeking sponsorships, and that's one thing I've been blessed with as well, man. Is like the sponsorships. A lot of the people.
Shout out to Rock
yeah,
Balboa.
Yeah.
Sponsor this man, Rock.
So
Rock's
I'm
Gym.
looking, yeah. So I'm looking for sponsors. You know, I do T-shirt sales, which all my T-shirts.
I got paint on your T-shirt.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
I need another T-shirt.
Man,
Bro,
well, you'll get the
bro,
new
I
one.
was painting the doc's house where Dr. Brandman.
Yeah.
Sherry, she
yeah.
worked for Sherry,
Yeah.
right? So I'm painting. I'll get shirt. I said, bitch, I got my fucking
Yeah,
paint on this shirt.
man. But
So
yeah,
I
I
need
sold
another one, bro. I wanna
those.
buy
I got sponsorships on my shorts, front and back T-shirts, and then I'm gonna get a banner as well again. So just DM me if you're interested, and let me know. You know, because I also
And you gonna fight hard.
I'm gonna fight hard. There ain't no
fight
there ain't no
You better
period.
get a banner up here.
There ain't no
You better
yeah.
get one up
No
there.
Right?
question.
There ain't no question.
Why
about
you wear a
that, man.
cowboy hat though? Tell me. I said, boy, you
Man.
look like a Mexican Lane
Yeah,
Charles.
no. You said that, and then you said Donald Cerrone.
Donald
So I said,
Padrone.
yeah, Donald
the Mexican
Padrone,
version.
the vaquero.
Yeah, but Donald Padrone. Yeah, Mexican
Man,
Donald.
we're in Texas.
Yeah, we in Texas. Yeah.
Yeehaw, man. We in
Yeehaw,
Texas.
yeah.
I got a little bit of cowboy to me. I'm from the hood, but
Yeah.
I got a little cowboy to me too. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I had a lot of white friends growing up.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta have some white friends.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I just want to end that on a note. Just sponsorships. I'm seeking that. So if y'all can help me out
Bro,
on that.
if y'all want to sponsor a fighter, somebody that's built for that, this man right here is good.
And it's
so.
gonna be viewed by a lot of people too. I mean, this podcast is the T-shirts I have, the sponsorships on the back. There's a lot of people that purchase those. A lot of people see that. So if you're trying to advertise your business, get at me. Probably the best fighter you'll do that with. So
All right.
yes,
It's
sir.
good having you, bro.
All
I
right,
love you.
I appreciate you, man. I love you too, man.
For real.
Thank
Love
you.
you.
God
Don't
bless everyone.
forget, November 1st.
November
See
1st,
this
Tapper
man.
Scrap Community Center.
See
Yes,
this
sir.
man.
Let's get it.